challenges we conquer together. Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Pensacola State takes set 3, 25-12, lead it 2 sets to 1. Mott was able to come back after Pensacola took the first set. See if they can do it here in the fourth, force a fifth. Big swing from Varden. Start things for Pensacola. And you have to remember, Mott's probably a little tired. They played a 5-set match earlier today against Hartford. Hartford forced a 5th set despite losing their setter in the third. Ended up sealing the deal, but boy, if they have to play 2 5-set matches, could be tough. The kill for Rotter, or rather Earl. Backside Lee got it. He is quiet in the third set, has one here in the fourth.
Serving,
11 kills for Danielle Lee. Maddie Muir on the approach. Off a block from Rotter. Push it all the way across for Gaydon, who's got the K.
Gaydon with the kill, point, Pensacola.
Here comes Maddie Muir. Over that, put back down by Carter. Off to the errant pass.
Carter with the kill, point, Pensacola.
Muir delivers. Tip, and out of bounds. Carter trying to flip it over her head.
Substitution for Mott, number 2, Chloe Wright, serving right.
Gaydon. There's Earl with the attack. Back row just sending it over. It's Schussler. Earl tops it off a block.
Earl with the kill, point, Mott.
Right in there now. Lee sends it through.
Lee with the kill, point, Pensacola. Substitution for Pensacola, number 15, Olivia McDaniel.
12 kills for Lee. McDaniel checks in for her to serve. The net, Carter jousting with Kramer. They at least keep it alive, but into the net for Mott, we think.
Point, Pensacola.
Something about the way Kramer attacked that ball that the referees didn't like, and Eric Lazowski doesn't like that they didn't like it. All right. Francisco Rivera and Craig Horner are 2 officials. Side Knocked back over. McDaniel able to field her position. Van Winkle flying in from the backside. McDaniel sends it back the other way. Side, putting Pensacola State on the defensive. A couple big swings from Rotter, and Wolf too long. Carter off the slide. Van Winkle thought she had it, but spins off her forearms, out of bounds.
Substitution for Pensacola, number 12, Maddie Goodwin, serving Goodwin.
Well, Goodwin in to serve. Kept her out of the front row of late, Goodwin, but still in there in her service rotation spot. Wolf off some fingertips, that's all. And block Rotter can't get it back a second time as Schussler sends it to the court.
Schussler, Carter with the block. Point Pensacola. Serving Maddie Goodwin.
Goodwin just clears tape. Now Kramer for Rotter. That's Carter, gets it beyond Van Winkle's defense. Van Winkle getting aggressive back there. And Mott will take a timeout. We will as well. 9-4, Pensacola here in the fourth on the NJCAA network.
Good morning.
Why so serious? Great shot.
Car was 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust your line. There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
Follow all the action of the 2024 NJCAA Volleyball Championships live on the NJCAA Network. www.njcaa.org/network for all live and archive games like this one. Big block from Schussler and Carter. So Goodwin to serve with Pensacola up 6. Earl bumps it over for Rotter, and that one will sit down for Schussler on her dump.
Substitution for Mott, number 5, Courtney Nye.
So Goodwin on a little bit of a run here. Block for Rotter. That's the weapon you have is Goodwin in the back, but too strong on that try.
Serving Montgomery Rotter.
Now Rotter to serve. Drop serve. Picked out by Carter. Give it back to her. Too much.
Attack out of bounds. Point Mott.
11-6. Pensacola State still with a 5-point lead. Wolf pushing it off a block. Van Winkle gets to it. Going back row for Rotter. And just knocked over. to the net. Van Winkle wipes it off a block.
Van Winkle with the kill. Point, Mott.
Off the defense of Shamuel, Carter gets the kill.
Serving, Riley Carter.
And a service error for Carter.
Point, Mott. Serving, Brooklyn Wilcox.
Now Wilcox to serve. Mott tries to climb back into this fourth set. Force a fifth. Clean there for Varden. You see the high percentage she hits at. She has somewhat limited opportunities, but takes full advantage of them really in some good positions. You can see why she hit over 300. There's a block. Lee, Varden. That combo's been nice for Pensacola. Here's the serve. Wilcox, pass too strong. Batted by Kramer. Going cross court is Wolf. Varden trying to go down the line, leads there. And from the back row, Rotter drops it in to the back corner.
Rotter with the kill. Point, Mott. Substitution for Mott, number 8, Ruby Earl. Serving, Skylar Kramer.
Wolf off a block, spins out of bounds. The kill for Maddie Wolf.
Substitution for Pensacola, number 8, Cadence Galen. Serving, Katie Wolf.
Dropped in there. The one set. Nye picked out by Mean. And the block out of bounds. The kill for Van Winkle. And Winkle in the back right. Now here's Lee on the tip. And it rolls off of Earl. Nobody's there to pick it out. And Lee gets the K. 13 Ks for Lee. Carter's got 17. Leads the way for everybody. 16 for Chloe Van Winkle on the Mott side of things. Here's Meir to the middle for Wilcox. Set the middle for Nye. She gets blocked. Carter getting up. And now this time it's Gaydon with the rejection. And then ace for Meir. Well, Pensacola starting to build a lead here as things get late for Mott. They take a timeout, 18-10, Pensacola. No more timeouts left for Mott when we return on the NJCAA Network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
Pensacola up 8-7 away from moving on to face either Johnson County or Parkland. Mirror service error out of the timeout. Oh, Eric Lazowski's last timeout. Ices the server. Now Chloe Wright in to serve for the Mott Bears. Ousted for, flipped over. Now Savage. A carryover on the side, or backcourt attack called against Pensacola, and Patrick Gandolfo wants to know what that's about. It was Wolf who came up and poked it. May have been in front of the attack line when she did. Play on. Set for Lee, she's blocked. Means there, though, to clean up the mess. Pushed over by Wolf, just trying to find some empty space. And a block for Lee, combining with Carter. Attack block down for Gaden. Cadence Gaden did not play in the first two sets of this match. She's been huge for Pensacola since. Do we have a challenge here? Is that what's going on? Yep, we do. We'll take a break. Mott's looking for a net violation. We'll be back. 19-12 Pensacola in the fourth on the NJCAA network.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Car's 250. You got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
Reverse on the challenge. There was a net violation for Pensacola State. So the point for Mott. Should be 18-13. They'll change that in a moment. Let's see. unless they already did. 13 for Mott for sure. Should be 18-13. They have now changed it. All right. All right, challenge results in a reverse, and Chloe Wright will keep on serving. Down the line, wide left from Gaydon. Wants a fifth set. Up over Carter, too strong, wide left as well. And we've seen this from Pensacola State in these sets, has had trouble putting Mott away. Even the set they won 25-12, they were up big. Kind of let him hang around. A dump. Get your free point there for Schussler. Says, you know, our attacking has been pretty poor. I'll do it myself. Get us back on the board here. Now McDaniel in to serve. Van Winkle off the tape. Muir plays it perfectly. Gaydon blocked. Choosing to go after it is Wolf. Now Gaydon rolls it onto the other side. Van Winkle to Kramer. To Rotter. Can't get it down now. It's Carter tapping it into the middle. Rotter the tip. Hangs out on the tape for a moment. And played over, reset things. Good look at it for Earl. Muir into the net. And Savage puts it back down. Well, they say Earl got it first. All right. Here's Gaydon off the block. A good one into serve. Remember, she's an option for a back row attack. We've seen it a couple times. Carter into the middle. And off the tape for Savage, or Kramer rather. Maddie Wright into the front row for defense. Freshman right side from Corona, Michigan. Wolf sends it over, free ball. Van Winkle with the tip. And too wide from Carter. Couple misfires here from Pensacola State have allowed Mott to hang around it in this set. And the Pirates are going to talk it over. 2018, Pensacola State looking to figure something out on the NJCAA network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Some attacking woes for Pensacola have allowed Mott to get back in this fourth set. Mott trying to force a fifth. Stay alive here at Nationals. Back row attack from Goodwin. Van Winkle gets blocked. Nobody's there to get it. Princess Savage was looking the other way. Had to turn around and try and run it down. Couldn't do it. Carter on the serve. Comes Van Winkle with the tip. Wolf tried to adjust quickly, couldn't do it. Pensacola and Mott going down to the wire here in the fourth. Wolf wrapping it around the antenna. Van Winkle's got the pass. Back to her on the strong side over the block. And played up by Goodwin. Also just send it over. Free ball coming. The slide for Nye. And touches hardwood. Oh, net violation. Okay. Either way, Mott within one. Wilcox rips one at near. And an ace to tie us at 21. Wilcox, service error. Boy, Pensacola State has opened the door and hired a doorman, but Mott has not necessarily always taken advantage. A couple of bad service errors. But they are right in this thing. They'll make no doubt about that. So we go down the line here in the fourth. Schussler to serve. Reliable option. Wilcox. The pass. Back row for Earl. Gets the kill. We got a final over on the other court, I believe. Grand Rapids has just taken that match. Pensacola State trying to do the same here, tied at 22. Varden, that's on the one-arm pass from Rodder. And Pensacola State takes the advantage.
Substitution for Pensacola, number 8, Cadence Gaden, serving Katie Wolf.
Wolf to serve. And played up by Meyer. I tell you what, you see the Gulf Coast State team as that's out of bounds. They're over there cheering on their conference rival, the Mott Bears. Both play up in the Great Lakes District in Region 12. And we've got a challenge. And we're going to challenge in or out. That's kind of fun. That, Grand Rapids or Mott came over, cheering on their conference rival here against Pensacola State, trying to force a fifth set, 23-all challenge here on the NJCAA network.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure.
Out call confirmed on the challenge. Tied at 23 here in the fourth. Gaden and Winkle gets it. Full block. Lee keeps it alive. Gaden standing one-footed. Nye over the block. In the middle, Van Winkle comes sliding in. She's been everywhere. Out for Wolf. Set point, Pensacola State, or set point, Mott. Pensacola State takes their final timeout, 24-23 here in the fourth. Moulton is proud to be the official volleyball of the NJCAA and has generously provided all balls for all NJCAA Volleyball National Championships. Moulton for the real game. Boy, Pensacola State once again out to a big lead in a set. Once again, let Mott back into it. This time, Mott might just take the set. They've got set point 24-23 here in the fourth. Trying to force a fifth set for the second time today. Mott went 5 with number 16, Hartford, trying to go 5 with number 9, Pensacola. Chloe Van Winkle, who's been everywhere, not just on the offensive end, but defensively as well, will serve. Here at the pass. Here's Lee. Van Winkle right there for it. Van Winkle flying in, off the tape. Varden got the pass. Now Lee again, spins it off a block, and we're tied at 24. The sophomore Mir to serve. Mir with the ace. Set point. Match point. Pensacola State. Can Pensacola finally close the door? Not yet. Ruby Earl keeps this thing rolling. Now right to serve. Grand Rapids still beyond the net, cheering on Flint. Lee gets blocked. Mir keeps it alive. Gaden for Van Winkle. Now here comes Gatter. Rotter, and Rotter makes it set point. Mott again. Now right to serve, set point. Gaden in the middle. Carter ties us again at 26. And we're going to have a challenge. Is Princess Savage asking Grand Rapids beyond the net if they thought it was out to see if they can challenge it? I think so. Said, hey, was that out? You guys give a better angle than us. We might want to challenge this. By the way, he challenged it before she asked, but it's funny that she did. We're going to take a break. Tied at 26. Might not be when we come back here on the NJCAA Network.
Figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Car's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims
Your guess is as good as me. But Pensacola State wins it for our entire tremendous crew here. Chance, Carter, Roger, I'm Ethan, Jordan saying, Coulter and Roger, I'm Ethan saying, Jordan saying so long. Pensacola State's on to the next round. We'll talk to you then. Good night.
to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA. As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference.
Until now, the Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
Another day? How about another hour? Another elimination match for Mesa Community College. This time it's against Iowa Central. Mesa's second match of the day, Iowa Central's first. But both on the brink of elimination here from Cedar Rapids. Hi, everybody. Welcome inside the Alliant Energy Powered House, along with our terrific NJ. CAA crew, Chance, Coulter, Roger. I'm Ethan Jordan. Thanks for being with us. Iowa Central does not have a win yet in this tournament because they've only played once, and it was against Johnson County. That match went 5. Johnson County ended up taking it. Mesa, they do have a win or two in this tournament, but they've played twice already. They surviving, advancing, and here they are against Iowa Central. Mesa earlier took down Milwaukee Area Tech after losing to Parkland last night and beating Mott yesterday. So this is already their fourth match. Meanwhile, it's Iowa Central's second. The joys of this double elimination tournament right there. Well, Iowa Central, so close in that matchup with Johnson County. A lot of close sets in that match. And yet, here they are in the losers bracket. Almost a bye in the losers bracket because of their seed, if you want to think about it that way. Trying to place here at Nationals. Hagedorn will serve first for Iowa Central, sophomore out of Walnut, Iowa. And away we go. Mesa on the right side of your screen in the blue. Iowa Central in the white. First kill for Marley Abachuco. A little different here for Mesa. She'll start on the court early. Hasn't been a starter for them so far, but they wanted to get her involved early. She's been a key offensive contributor, even if she hasn't been starting. Back set, shoved over. Now here's Wagner off the right side. Seen more usage than during the regular year here in this tournament. Sampson with that swing. And a wipe down off the block for Bolau. Or Motu, rather. Motu led in kills for Mesa in their matchup against their last matchup. Backside, a block. Bolau out of bounds. Kill for Emily Goodner. And against Milwaukee Area Tech, straight sweep for Mesa. Bolau. Motu leading in kills. There's Anderson, one of the best liberos in the country with that dig. Tap over from Sturgis. Bodies collide. Bolau sends it over. Here's Sampson. Bangs it into the back corner, but too long. Point for Mesa. They lead 3-1. Anderson to serve. They work towards the middle again for Sturgis. She's got it. A little bit of a departure from what we saw against Johnson County in that 5-set match. Iowa Central really relied on Talia Sampson. 22 kills for her in that match against Johnson County. Cross court, Wagner puts it away. And there may be this theory, right, with Iowa Central, 10 seed facing the 7 seed Johnson County yesterday. Okay, well, almost beat the 7 seed. Surely the 15 seed will be no problem. If you're Iowa Central and you're overlooking Mesa, you're making the same mistake that far too many teams have made this year. Mesa went into their regional tournament the number 4 seed. They beat number 1 seeded Glendale and number 2 seeded Scottsdale twice to advance to nationals. They already have 2. Mesa was in a couple of the sets against Parkland last night. Even though they got swept, they were in those sets. They beat Mott and Milwaukee Tech in straight sets. So already in their 4th match. Anderson's as good as they come at the libero position. And a net violation against Mesa gets the point for Iowa Central.
Substitution for Iowa Central, number 4.
And Iowa Central, for their part, were right in it to the end with Johnson County, who was the 3rd place team in this tournament last year. And put that down by Olivia Sturgis, who had 8 kills against Johnson County. That match went 5. Sort of the funky thing about that match, other than the 5th set, none of the sets were all that close. Johnson County ended up winning the 5th, 15-13. Sturgis again with another kill. Still have not heard from Talia Sampson, and yet Iowa Central has tied it at 5. Into the tape. And Iowa Central has the lead. With Sampson back serving, the freshman from Sedgwick, Kansas. Just clears it over the tape. May have even caught a piece of it. Block. Getting into it there was Hapstenstall. And finished off by Iowa Central. With Goodner picking up the K. Tip through by Barris. She led the team in kills against Mott yesterday morning. Yeah, they played Mott yesterday, and then Mesa played Parkland late last night. This match started at 7:30. They're back here around 1 o'clock for their match with Milwaukee Tech. Sent them home. Out wide right for Barris. Two setters for Mesa. Second setter, Madden Bingham, in there right now. Bingham sets near side for Avachuco. Now Goodner rattles it through a block. Here's Avachuco again off the defense. Back row for Folau. They love to work her in the back row. Anderson for Hampton-Stall off the right side. Here's Goodner. Anderson lays out. Dump from Bingham. Not to be. Joust at the net. Going over, or at least into the net, is Anela Kapu. Kapu, the second setter for Iowa Central. See her and Anabel Seaman. Seaman out of there now. And a dump. That one working out for Anela Kapu. So as Seaman returns, Kapu gets the kill. Now Seaman in to serve. Out of Papillion, Nebraska, the freshman. Pushed into the back corner. Nice spot for Abachuco. Seeing the defense pinch in. Back to their base unit, almost, if you will. Pugh in to serve. Wagner returns on the right side for Mesa. Across the tape, just stays in bounds for Goodner.
Goodner with the kill. Point. Iowa Central. Serving. Natalie Hagedon.
So Hagedon will serve. Back to the top of the service rotation for the Cougars. Or rather for the Tritons. In the middle, coming to get it. Hagedon. And Sampson with her first swing sends it too far. 10-9 here in the first. Adrian Tafoya in to serve. Gilbert, Arizona native. Drop serve. Oh, and right into her mitts from Garrison for the kill. Rhea Garrison from Springfield, Illinois, a sophomore. Back to serve. Free ball for Iowa Central. Seaman scrambles to get it. Sets up for Sturgis. Careens off a block. Now here's Wagner. She's denied. Sturgis comes together with Sampson. Timeout, Mesa CC. Iowa Central up 12-9. We'll be back after this on the NJCAA Network.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Iowa Central in their 9th or 5th straight tournament. A streak of 4 straight regional titles. Had to get in as an at-large bid. Another at-large, Kansas City, Kansas, playing across the way here. Keep you appraised of that match with Central. This tip from Folau into the middle, fielded by Seaman. Anderson got to it, but couldn't get it high enough for anyone to make a play. The Iowa Central team used to being in this tournament. They've got some more size this year than last when they placed 5th. lost to Pensacola State twice. Pensacola State still in the tournament. They just defeated Mott, barely. Tip in from Motu. Over her outstretched hands and through. Sturgis with the kill. It's been their go-to early, 4 of them. Yeah, if you're a Mesa CC fan saying, wait, did he just say Mott was still in this thing? We smoked him. Mott looked much improved today. I tell you, they beat Hartford. Hartford's setter got hurt. That didn't help. But then they hung around a little bit with number 9 Pensacola. Service error. Point for Mesa, 14-10 Iowa Central. But yeah, Hartford's setter got hurt. Mott beat them in 5 sets. Then a long 4 sets against Pensacola. A lot of credit to the number 18 seeded Bears. They improved as the tournament went along after a rough first match against Mesa. Well done there by Tafoya as that got over the block. Olau scooped out, pushing it down the line. Wide left for Sampson. Still does not have a kill. Talia Sampson. After a big time match yesterday against Johnson County. Anderson again to serve. Lenzing wipes it off a block. Nice spark plug for Iowa Central at times yesterday. Comes in, gets a kill, heads out. Kapu in to serve. Anabel Kapu out of La'i, Hawaii. And there's unblocked, untouched from Isabel Wagner. Having a good tournament, Isabel Wagner. Mesa changes out setters. Here's Bingham. Kapu digs it out of the net, but got into the net as she did so. No, lifted it as she did so, they say. Held ball, and Aces climbed back in within 2. Yeah, maybe the even crazier thing about what Mesa did is Kapu once again gets into the net and joust won by Barris. Not only did they beat Scottsdale, who's the runner-up here at the national tournament last year, and they beat number 1 seeded Glendale, really good team this year, maybe had some designs on sneaking in as an at-large bid. But they went into that district tournament having lost their last 2 matches before. They had no momentum. And there's an ace for Bingham. Well, they had no momentum going to that tournament, beat the number 1, number 2 seed. Anyway, timeout, Iowa Central. Again, Mesa, they're not afraid of you. They're not afraid of anybody. They've tied it at 15 here in the first. We'll be back after this on the NJCAA Network.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Cover's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're 1 up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
15-15 here in the first set. Iowa Central and Mesa Community College in this elimination matchup. Yeah, Mesa has played double the matches of Iowa Central, but will find themselves here. Benefits of a higher seed for Iowa Central. Got the 10 seed. Mesa the 15. Iowa Central was ranked 7th going into the districts. Mesa was unranked. That's this tournament. Young Mesa team. That's some of the ups and downs you see. Anderson flips it over for Barris. Barris into a crowd of white. Hagedin, back row, fielded by Tafoya. Set up outside for Volau. Sampson in the middle again. Dug out by Tafoya. Here's Wagner. Underneath it, Hagedin. Free ball coming. Barris can't get it down. Now it's Sampson, and finally wears down Tafoya. Seen a lot of balls in that rally. Sampson finally gets one past her. First kill for Talia Sampson here in this match. Sampson to serve. Tapping it over. Volau going to try it again, this time a more traditional swing. Sturgis, she's been effective. That middle spot. And a poor pass from Sampson. So Volau gets the kill. 16-all. Second for Volau. Lisa Volau goes back to serve. Back row for Monahan. And Shirley Monahan right into the match. Picks up a kill. Sophomore from Grundy Center, Iowa. Now Benson will serve. Pachuco runs up on one. Pass from Monahan. Tapped over and down in the middle for Garrison. Araya Garrison with the kill. There's Benson. Knuckleball, weird looking pass. Anderson somehow gets it over, but out. Trying to just send a free ball that way. And looking for the right side, this time for Wagner. Ping pongs around, gets over on a Barris forearm. Goodner cross court for Avachuco. Flying in, Volau taps it, gets blocked, keeps it alive. Now a joust, won by Mesa. Goodner booms it through, too strong. Barris will serve. And a service error. Iowa Central first to 20. And Barris not happy with herself. She exits. Anabel Seaman will serve. O2 gets blocked. Iowa Central really nice at the net. Goodner. Again, Garrison puts it away. A Mesa timeout, 21-17, Iowa Central here in the first. You're watching the 2024 D2 Volleyball Championships on the NJCAA Network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Iowa Central ahead 4 to go here in the first set against Mesa Community College. Tip, Anderson dives in to get it. Olau puts it away from the back row. First serve now set out of bounds from Garrison, but she's been high pointing some balls and has been trouble. It's gone unblocked quite a bit. It's a really tall front row for Iowa Central. One of the taller ones they've had this year. A lot of ladies over 5'11" for them. Can prove troublesome. And the denial there, Motu says, don't care how tall you are, I got hops. Jean Wagner send it back. Mesa back within one here in a close first set. Seaman runs it down. Cross court for Goodner. Dump. Even Anderson can't get that one. Good time for it from Seaman. So Sampson in. As Goodner's back to serve. And just in. Avachuco pulled it back. Hit the tape. Iowa Central stretched it back out to 3. Ace for Goodner. Her first of the year. Off the block from Lenzing. Goodner serving on set point. Back row full out, tips it in the middle. Benson got a piece of it, and it's home. Iowa Central takes the first set, 25-20. Looking to stay alive in the losers bracket. We'll be back after this with set 2 on the NJCAA network.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Cover's 250. You got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has...
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs.
Stay up to date with the latest news and information regarding NJCAA volleyball by visiting the official website of the National Junior College Athletic Association, www.njcaa.org. Iowa Central claims the first set, the number 10 seed over the number 15 seed Mesa. Community College Thunderbirds. Mesa has played only 3-set matches to this point. They are going to need to play one that's not if they want a chance to move on. As Kylie Pugh gets it started for him here in the second. First serve fielded by Sampson. In the middle for Garrison. Off a block and down. And Iowa Central just absolutely winning at the net right now. Mesa's been able to use their athleticism and size to their advantage against some of these other teams. But Iowa Central, that's not how you beat them. They are extremely big and athletic at the net. Sampson off a block. Back row for Folau. Great spot. Well, hold on. One line judge called out, one called it in. And our judge goes with the in call. Fourth kill for Folau. Leads Mesa. Sampson over a block. Anderson gets there. She's exceptional. Folau through a block. Oh no, what went on there? You know, Sturgis and company were just expecting a little more pace and kind of got fooled. Back row for Goodner. Joust at the net. And point awarded to Iowa Central. Over the net for, I believe it was Motu who got over the net from Mesa. Easy attack over. Now down the line goes Ava Anderson. And into the net for Folau. The attacks favor Iowa Central 57-45. Kills 21-11. Anella Capuin to serve. And once again, Folau goes fishing in the net. Boo with the service error. Anderson will serve. Hometown kid from Mesa. Fabulous freshman season. The net from Sturt. Full out, strong side, rejected. Oh, and now a net violation called against Iowa Central. Sturgis thought she had it clean. But point goes to Mesa, tied at 4 here in the second. Too strong from Sampson. Makes this so interesting for Iowa Central as they're doing this largely without Sampson. She's got 2 kills, but she's hitting negative 188. It's been Sturgis and Garrison picking up the slack. Lensing with the quiet 4 kills as well. Try Anderson off the strong side, booms it through the back end of the court. Dump for Capu. Anderson there. Set goes over the net. Free ball. Send it over for Sampson. Down the line, in there. So Agadan back in to serve. Try Wagner outside. Hagedorn gets hands to it. Order over Goodner. Wagner topped off a block. Net violation against Central. Mesa ahead 2 here in the second. Off a block for Goodner. And a big swing from Folau. Kept alive by Hagedorn. On the middle, Motu, or rather Folau trying to do something with it. Out the backside from Goodner. Up over Sturgis, drops it in on the tip. And this really is a more traditional Iowa Central match than we saw yesterday. Folau sends it through a block. Cross court, Goodner. There's a clean look for Barris. They need to get her going. But Iowa Central has really been a balanced team this year offensively, and they weren't yesterday. It was all Sampson, much more balanced here this evening. Sturgis 6, Garrison 5, Lensing 4, Sampson 3, Goodner 2, Seaman 1. Ping pongs around, popped over by Barris. Garrison through the block. Back row, Folau. Apu with the dig. Swing by Hagedorn in the back row. Hapsenstall halts her momentum to wait for the ball, sends it over, and back on down from Garrison. Just slings it over the top. Lensing back in. An ace for Seaman. What they do without Sturgis in the front, though Lensing's been well up to the task on the right side. Superseded by Benson there. And Goodner gets blocked. Barris, Hamptonstall come together. Mesa, hey, we got a little of that height, a little bit of that size, too. Now Barris to serve. And an ace for Barris. Too strong from Lensing. Mesa's built a 4-point lead here pretty early in this second set. Timeout Iowa Central. We'll take it as well, 12-8. Mesa on the NJCAA network.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster. The most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life?
Tip over for Garrison. Gets down. Iowa Central trying to come back here in this second set. They took the first one 25-20. The lower seed. Seeded number 10. Block from Garrison. Right side off. Here comes Sampson on the attack. Hamptonstall and Motu get a hand on it. Motu trying to poke it over. Got blocked. And too strong from Lensing.
Substitutions for Mesa, number 10, Kylie Pugh, and number 2, Isabel Wagner, serving Pugh.
So Pugh in to serve. Mesa up 3. Tip from Garrison. Kept alive. Full out, back row swing, long run for Goodner. Not going to get there.
Blau with the kill. Point, Mesa.
Pushed over. Wagner sends it through. And now able to get into her usual spot on the right side. See if they set it to her. They do. She's wipes it off a block. Gets the kill.
Point, Mesa. Substitution for Mesa, number 15, Adrian Tafoya. Serving Tafoya.
Tafoya in. Sturgis the pass. Trying to tip it over. Didn't get it through. 16-11. Mesa leads Iowa Central here in the second. Oh boy. Some poor passing that ping-pongs around. And a timeout for Iowa Central. Down by 6. Second set, you're watching the 2024 NJCAA Division II Volleyball Championships on the NJCAA Network.
A good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Car's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
Mesa up 6. Looking to get this to at least the fourth set if they're falling in set 1. Seaman, touch from Sturgis. Mesa was in the net. Oh, wait, hold on. Iowa Central was in the net. Point Mesa. Allow in deep. Goodner went and got it. Tap over from Lensing, flying in Anderson. Blocked. All kinds of that for Isa Folau. Wow, big time block. And Mesa starting to cruise here a little bit in the second. Pass takes Seaman in the net, point Mesa. Will get the kill.
Point Iowa Central. Substitution for Iowa Central, number 23, Ava Anderson, and number 8, Shirley Monahan.
Ellie Capu with the serve. Wagner going over the top. Back row, too much. They've been trying to get Goodner more involved in this match than last. It's gone well, it's gone poorly. But a little bit of both. In the middle, Sturgis, or Sampson rather. Now Sturgis, and she puts it down.
Substitution for Iowa Central, number 13, Natalie Hagedon.
for Anderson with the pass. And bumped over by Wagner. Miscommunication. Luckily, someone got to it at least. Goodner off the tape. Pancaked by. So what a pancake there from Q. Now Folo gets blocked, keeps it alive. Anderson sprays it up in the air. Joust at the net. Won by Barris. Mesa gets the point. Pugh and Barris and Wagner. All huge defensive plays. Put Mesa up 9 here in the second. Tapped over by Sturgis. Oh boy. Tafoya can't get it over. Not sure exactly what happened there. Wow. Either way, point for Iowa Central. Benson on the serve. Too strong. Avachuco in, look for her to get a quick set. Or Mesa. Allow it to serve. Back row for her. Absolutely stuffed. Raya Garrison saw that coming. Sends it back.
Iowa Central. Substitution for Iowa Central. Number 3, Anabel Seaman.
Seaman in to set and serve for Central. Oh. Nice for Seaman. Just a poor pass, really, from Falau. Iowa Central have a comeback in them here in this second set. Down 7. Only one mistake to give. And not this time. Blocked by Garrison. Wow. And maybe comeback avoided. Avachuco puts a stop to this nonsense. Set point Mesa. Barris trying to give the second set to Mesa. Big block from Avachuco. Sent over by Benson. Back row for Hampton-Stall. Tip, and Barris can't get it. Willis Harrington wants to call the timeout. I'm guessing it'll be after 20 for Central if they get there. We'll see. Still got that in her back pocket. Avachuco. Sampson in the back row. Avachuco again on the tip. Gets blocked, sent back over. Now it's Hampton-Stall claiming the second for Mesa. So we're tied even 1 apiece after 2 sets here in this 10-15 matchup. Back with a third after this on the NJCAA Network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Car's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
One. Tied in sets. Mesa looking for another upset in their season. They've tied it with Iowa Central. First swing goes to Avachuco here in the third. That's Lenzing. Anderson diving for it, but Lenzing's got the kill.
Attack out of bounds. Point Iowa Central.
Oh, Hagedon. Bumped over by Avachuco, fielded nicely by Lenzing. Now a tap over for Garrison. Wagner down off the block for the kill.
Wagner with the kill. Point Mesa. Substitution for Mesa number 15.
Mesa hitting 160, Iowa Central 099 at this juncture, though Iowa Central has had 21 more attacks than Mesa. Lenzing down off a block. Aces and errors are about the same, serving-wise. A little more boomer bust for Iowa Central, but not much. Volau was 7 for Mesa, 5 for Wagner. 8 apiece for Sturgis and Lenzing on the Central side. Wagner adds another, her 6th. 7 kills for Garrison as well on the side of Iowa Central. Anderson will serve. Off a block for Sampson.
Sampson with the kill. Point Iowa Central. Substitution for Iowa Central. Number 23, Ava Anderson, and number 8, Danny Anabel
Another Capuin to serve for Iowa Central. An ace. Wagner blocked. Olivia Sturgis with the rejection. 6'1" sophomore. Talk about with that front line. So tall. Lensing 6 foot. Garrison is as well. And Sampson's the shorty. She's 5'11". Go for Sampson here on the strong side. Anderson gets a piece of it. Now Wagner tapping over those tall bodies.
Mesa, substitution for Mesa number 11, Simone Happenstall, and number 1, Maddie Bingham, serving.
Happenstall back in. And an error for Mesa. Well, Central up 3. With Sampson serving. Anderson, Kansas City, Kansas up 2-0 over the underside against Central. Goodner cross court, diving effort Anderson. Net violation on Iowa Central. Point for Mesa.
Number 7, Marley Avachuco, serving Isa Palau.
That's Central Nebraska over on the other side, by the way. Central Iowa over here. Central Nebraska, the 20 seed, getting a win earlier, but their tournament hangs in the balance now against KCK. And another kill for Barris. And Zavachuco and her get up for the block. Sturgis trying to slide over. That was right into the net. Point Mesa.
4 contacts, Iowa Central. Point Mesa.
Wow, sends it. Goodner, tough angle. Anderson lays out for it. Free ball coming. Anderson blocked. Rattles around. Oh, and Benson nearly had it. Barris nearly had it. Now a tap over for Hampstenstall. Pushed in there by Capu. Barris. Fielded by Sampson. Keeps it alive. Anderson, a leaping attempt. Palau into the campfire. Finally, Mesa takes the point. And Mesa has tied the third set at 7.
Point Mesa.
On the backcourt for Falau. Now it's Goodner. She is blocked. Hampstenstall with the rejection. Wagner also there. Wagner certainly wasn't. She's not on the court. It's Hampstenstall and Barris getting together. Well, that one eats up Sampson. Free ball. Tip. The back row, Falau. over, rolls off of Barris. Falau slings it over. Another tip from Robb as Iowa Central finishes it off. Dina Robb in there, freshman from LaPorte City, Iowa. And down in there for Garrison. Gets it in front of the defense. Allow a little slow to get up. Seems to be okay. There's the block. Here comes Hampstenstall. No. Over the block. And in there for Goodner. Timeout Mesa. Iowa Central up 10-8 in the third on the NJCAA network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Tied at 1, Iowa Central up 10-8 in the third. Benson will serve for Iowa Central. Vachuco pokes it over. And Garrison clears the defense. Off the tape. Service error for Benson. Oh, Barris to serve. And a big swing from Garrison. She's been efficient today. Efficient and then some. 10 kills, hitting .600. Just one error for Garrison. Seaman an ace. Seaman serve in the back row, fielded nicely. And tapped over by Hampstenstall. On the attack, Goodner bangs it off Folau. Central on a little run here. Well, that takes care of that. Avachuco ends the run. She is one of the more lethal hitters when going right here in this tournament. Few serves. Tapped over by Garrison. And up by Lensing. Tapped over. Garrison. He will serve. An ace. Back and forth here a little bit. Couple of back and forth runs in the third. We thought this one might be close. It has been. Off a block. Back row for Pugh. Amstenstall couldn't get it down, or rather Wagner. Now set, reaching back on it is Avachuco. She bangs it home. Pugh serve, another ace. And Mesa's tied it at 14. Timeout for Iowa Central. 14 all here in the third on the NJCAA network.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster. The most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Fourteens here in the third. Mesa is fought back with a run of their own into this set. And another ace for Pugh. Timeout doesn't bother her any.
Service ace, point, Mesa.
In the middle, oh, mistimed by Garrison. Another point for Mesa. Goodner searching for the corner, run down nicely. And then rewarded with the kill. Avachuco gets the kill. She can buy Issa Folau dinner later. Running effort by her to set up that play. Wagner. And the tip blocked by Wagner. She and Motu reject it. Mesa gone up for. Not to four. It was Motu getting there. Don't. Oh, reaching back and pounding it through is Garrison. She's been the bright spot for Iowa Central despite some of the struggles of the last two sets. Garrison with 11 kills, hitting .450. And Hagedorn with the service error. Iowa Central gets back in it with the kill. Winner of this match will play either Illinois Central or Cowley tomorrow. The loser of that matchup between those two coming up at 5:30. Well, no. It was supposed to be at 5:30. It won't be. Not even close. Tip over from Lenzing. And a block. Lenzing, Sturgis come together. Yeah, Cowley and Illinois Central, which could be a fascinating matchup. We don't know when it'll start after this one's over, whenever that is. It's supposed to be 5:30. We're way behind here today. Bunch of 5-set matches. Joust won by Wagner.
Attack out of bounds. Point, Mesa. Serving, Brianna Anderson.
Tapped off a block by Sampson. Folau looking to dump it into the middle. Oh, Sampson, free run at that one.
Sampson with the kill. Point, Iowa Central. Substitutions for Iowa Central. Number 21, Dina Robb. And number 8, Daniel Anella Abu.
Oh, Sturgis with the monster swing. Anderson keeps it alive. And over the net for Mesa. Iowa Central polling within one. Battle here in this third set. Tapped into the middle, diving a tip made by Hagedorn. Rattles off a block again, and count the block for Barris and Wagner.
Point, Mesa. Substitution for Mesa. Number 11, Simone Heppenstall. And number 1, Maddie Bingham. Serving Bingham.
Madam Bingham will serve. Pushed over by Sturgis. She's got a block. Working against Barris. Now, let's see. Net violation against Iowa Central. Is waiting for the call. Point for Mesa. They want to challenge it. No, maybe. No. All right. Here we go. Had that green card for a moment, did Sarah Horn. I'll bring him back to serving. Sampson darts one in.
Sampson with the kill. Point, Iowa Central. Serving, Talia Sampson. Substitution for Iowa Central, number 4, Emily Goodner.
Sampson trickles it off the net. Palau gets blocked. That tipped off a block. Yep, point Iowa Central. Sturgis with the kill. Pushed over by Folau. Now leaping high, Goodner. She drops it in. Timeout Mesa, 22-22. Battle of a third set. More next on the NJCAA network.
Good morning.
Why so serious?
Great shot.
Cover's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
From 14-14 to 22-22 here in this set, it's been close. 4 touches and an ace for Sampson. Sampson, service error. Can a team win 2 straight points in this set? Yeah, that's what they got to do to take it. Allowed to serve. Out of bounds. Point for Mesa. Timeout Iowa Central. You're watching the NJCAA Network presented by Zurich Insurance, the official provider of student-athlete insurance for the NJCAA. Zurich Insurance helps athletes get back on the field after an injury. Learn more at zurichna.com. Well, Sarah Horn wants to make sure her group knows what to do here. Down 1. Set point for Mesa.
Mesa will be serving set point.
Falau to serve. Set point. Sampson makes Kapu move her feet. Goodner off a block. Wagner pokes it over. Net violation on Mesa, tied at 24. Could have seen that coming. We got extras written all over it. Can a team win 2 in a row? Benson with the serve. Anderson, misfired pass. Bolau just has to jump it over. Blocked. Out of bounds. Dina Robb gets the kill. Set point, Iowa Central. Long run for Bingham to set that one up. Go back to Garrison, out of bounds. Barris to serve. Goodner drops it in. Oh, can someone win their own serve? That's the other thing. That's been the tricky part. Seaman into serve. Has an ace in this match already. He's actually got 3 of them. Here she comes. And another to seal the set. Iowa Central takes set 3, 27-25. Winning extras, looking to seal up this match when we come back for the 4th set on the NJCAA Network.
As the second largest intercollegiate athletic association in the country, the NJCAA serves not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster, the most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Good morning. Why so serious? Great shot.
Car's 250. He got it.
Greenside bunker, land short.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
Mesa has taken the advantage in this match, up 2-1. They are done on the other court. Kansas City, Kansas has swept Central Nebraska. They're moving on. Now who will move on from our side of things? At least one more set to decide it.
Mesa will be serving to start the 4th set. Serving Brooklyn Gretchen. Serving Riley Pugh.
Pugh and Mesa to start the serving. Up a set. And tapped in there. Garrison. Iowa Central watching over there as one at-large team advances. Can they do the same if they can take this fourth set? And Wagner with the kill. Tied at 1.
With the kill, point, Mesa. Substitution for Mesa, number 15, Adrian Tafoya, serving Tafoya.
Tafoya to serve. Here's Sampson rising up. Anderson gets underneath it. Out of bounds from Lenzing. Point for Mesa. Out of bounds off the hand of Wagner as it spiraled all the way across the court. No Garrison to serve. Anderson lifts it up. Out of bounds. It was touched. So a point for Issa Folau and Mesa.
Correction, the point was Mesa serving Brianna Anderson.
Anderson to serve. Off a block from Sampson. And Sturgis smacks it home.
Substitution for Iowa Central, number 21, Dina Raj, number 8, Danny Anella Capu, serving Capu.
So Nella Capu to serve. Wagner off a block with the kill.
Wagner with the kill, point Mesa. Substitutions for Mesa, number 11, Simone Happenstall, and number 1, Madden Bingham, serving Bingham.
There's a serve from Madden Bingham. Rotate around. Sturgis spins it in.
Sturgis with the kill, point Iowa Central. Substitution number 4, Emily Goodner, serving.
So Sampson to serve. Standing serve. Tafoya with the pass. Oh, missed time. Barris couldn't pull it back down. Talia Sampson, service, attack, service error.
Substitution for Mesa, number 7, Marley Avachuco, serving Issa Folau.
Blocked. Here comes Sturgis. Puts it down in front of Anderson. So now Benson to serve. Gets it in pretty deep on Anderson. Off of Capu's hand, kept alive by Sampson. Off a block from Barris. Garrison can't put it down. Now Garrison again, tipped, kept alive by Avachuco. And finally, Hampson-Stahl gets the kill.
Mesa. Serving Brinley Barris.
Sampson out of the back row. Hampson-Stahl. Sampson's got the pass. Who runs it down? Flipped over. Blocked by Falau. Again blocked by Falau. Or rather by Motu. Over the hand of Motu and down for Iowa Central. Falau diving after it. Couldn't get there.
Substitutions for Iowa Central. Number 10, Brooke Lindsay. And number 3, Anabel Seaman. Serving Seaman.
Anabel Seaman with the serve. Falau taps it over. Goodner on the attack. It's blocked. Motu with the rejection. Hampson-Stahl also there.
With the block, point Mesa. Substitution for Mesa, number 2, Isabel Wagner.
Wagner. So here's the serve. And off the block, Vachuco gets the kill.
Avachuco with the kill. Point Mesa.
An ace for Pew.
Service ace. Point Mesa.
Another ace.
Service ace. Point Mesa.
Oh, two aces followed by an error. And that is descriptive of that Mesa season. Lots of ups and downs for them, but here trying to place. Agadan serves. Big booming swing, getting to it. Was Falau. Marison kept alive. Tip, flying in Anderson. Nothing can get down in this match. Long, long points here. Sampson through the block, finally powers it in.
Substitution for Mesa, number 15, Adrian Tapoya. Serving Tapoya.
Some tired legs for Mesa, you got to imagine. Played in 2 yesterday. I've already played 1 today. Central and an ace. Don't got to move around if you ace it. Tapoya. Still 2 more matches to go tonight. Cowley County, the number 1 team in the country, will play later. Parkland after them, the number 2 team in the country. Here on this court. Tap over. And Wagner finishes it off. We've seen the teams get out of some leads, but they have not lasted. We'll see what happens here. 13-9 Mesa in the fourth on the NJCAA network.
Not only a pivotal role in college athletics, but in higher education. The NJCAA Foundation aims to move the association forward through resources, grant programs, and other special initiatives. Your gift to the NJCAA Foundation will make a difference and create opportunities.
Four-point advantage for Mesa in the fourth set, looking to force a fifth. The winner of this match will play the loser of Cowley and Illinois Central, which is coming up 20 minutes after this one ends. Here's the serve from Tafoya. Middle tapped over by Garrison. Keep it alive. Again, Garrison, this time more traditional. Somehow they keep it up. Lensing in for Anderson. Keep it alive. Boy, it just seems impossible to have a quick point in this set. Finally, Garrison puts it away, and that could be so frustrating as a hitter. You're like, man, I got out two good swings and didn't find the court. Garrison standing swing, put it back down. Talia Sampson. Clear the net. Tafoya dumped into the middle and count it for Pew. Or rather, Motu just improvising and slinging it over there. Gets the kill. Free ball on the slide for Barris. Sampson down the line, powers it in. Switch setters, Danny Anelli Capu in to serve. And an ace. Late decision to go there for Tafoya. Blocked. And another. Two blocks for Robb and Sturgis. Second one gets him the point. 14-14. Timeout. Mesa. We'll be back in a moment on the NJCAA network.
Just because a battery blower comes with a power button doesn't mean it has any. Until now. The Husqvarna Leaf Blaster. The most powerful handheld blower you can buy. The Max Battery Series from Husqvarna.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Capoose serving. Iowa Central has climbed back to tie it here in the fourth. Large part thanks to her work beyond the baseline. Sets up Sturgis, who powers it home. Iowa Central 10 points away from advancing, being one of the last 12 remaining teams in this tournament. Benson the pass. Outside. Blocked was Sampson. Wagner over the block. Down for the kill.
Point, Mesa, substitution for Mesa. Number 11, Simone Happenstall, and number 1, Madden Bingham, serving Bingham.
Bingham serve. Tap back by Sturgis. Over her block and down for the kill for Benson, or Barris. Bingham to serve. Tip. Crazy play made by Tafoya. Now Sampson, a little more pace to it. They keep on it anyway. And blocked. Barris with the rejection. Sturgis gets it by Tafoya. Talia Sampson with the serve. And a block. Again, Robb and Sturgis get together. Anderson goes over the top. Here's Sturgis through a block. Tafoya gets to it. Dump from Capu, well read. Tip. Right there for it is Bingham. But the set goes into net. Point for Iowa Central. And another block, this time on the other end. Sturgis and Kudner converge, send it back. Tip, Capu there. Weaving around it is Robb. Her tip drops in. Timeout Mesa. Iowa Central has taken a 3-point lead here in the fourth. here on the NJCAA Network. We'll be right back.
Trust you on.
There's plenty of green.
Breaks towards the water.
Lots of coaching today, huh?
We're one up.
When you strive to be the best, you need the right insights. Zurich has insurance solutions and risk strategies to help prepare your business for tomorrow.
Service run here for Talia Sampson. That's put Iowa Central ahead in the fourth. And it keeps on going. Out of bounds off of Falau. Central up 4 away from a berth in the top 12. Allow, not that time. Goodner, out of bounds, wide left. It's a Falau to serve. And spun in there by Sturgis. Olivia Sturgis having a big match. 16 kills for the sophomore. She and Garrison have carried the weight on the attacking end for Iowa Central. A lot of muscle there for Avachuco. Number 8 for her. This juncture, you're okay with traded points if you're Iowa Central. But you got to trade them. That's the key. You can't let Mesa go on any kind of run. Seaman returns to serve. And the baseline when they took set 3. Pass from Sturgis. Out for Goodner. Rolls off the hands of Bingham, but kept alive by Anderson. Free ball for Central. It's played right back over. Here's Sampson from the back row, too strong. On the flip side of what we were just talking about, if you're Mesa, you can't trade points. You can't keep switching serve, keep siding out. You need a run at some point. Side out for Iowa Central, puts him on the doorstep. Not that time from Garrison. Now Goodner going cross court, Wagner's there. Pachuco blocked. Back row into the net for Falau. Set point, match point, Iowa Central. Natalie Hagedon to serve on match point. It's played over by Motu. Garrison puts it away. Iowa Central puts an end to this season for Mesa. Central's moving on to the top 12. Our Mesa Community College a remarkable season comes to an end here in Cedar Rapids. They beat the number 1 team in their bracket. They beat the runner-up from the Nationals last year, but they cannot get by Iowa Central here tonight.